Hi everyone, my name's Taylor. This is little Seymour Butts right here. Today's class is going to be a hip mobility class. It's going to be about 15 to 20 minutes in length. You don't need any props, although we are doing a pigeon pose at the end, so a block might be helpful if you know pigeon pose is difficult for you. Before we start, I always have a fun fact, and today's fun fact is that giraffes are 30 times more likely to get struck by lightning than humans. So there it is. Okay, so we are gonna start right away in a bear sit. So take your feet wide and your hands behind you and just start to windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Notice any sticky spots. And then when you come back to center, you're gonna drop that, keep your torso centered, but you're gonna drop your left knee in. Now, it's not gonna go very far, and we call this internal rotation, and it's not gonna feel like a stretch in the left hip, it's gonna feel like a deep compression, and this is what we want. So hold here and see if you can really relax your left hip. Good, and then allow your torso to rotate to the right and keep it going. Come back to center, torso stays centered, drop the right hip or the right knee into internal rotation and just hold. Good, go ahead and let that go. Going back to center, reach your arms forward. You're gonna drop the knees over to the left and come into 90-90. So that's two 90-degree angles of your legs. Fingertips wide to the side, little hip hinge over the left shin. Come back to center, peel the right knee up, keep the left knee down for as long as you can, and then switch sides. Peel the left knee up, up for as long as you can, and switch. Now if you want a little bit more spice, don't use your hands. And when you fold, you don't need to use your hands. However you can. Back up, peel the left knee up, up, and over to the left. All right, getting cozy in this 90-90 position. You're gonna reach your arms forward, press the left shin straight down, so you should feel your left glute fire, and then go ahead and lift your right knee up and bring it down. Lift it up, bring it down. Keep going, working on this external rotation of the hip. Might feel a little bit crampy. Couple more. Good, hold. And bring it down. Now working on the internal rotation, so you're just lifting the foot up. Press the left shin straight down, lift the foot up, bring it down. Up. Down. You got this, even if it's just a little bit, even if you're just thinking about lifting it up. One more, hold. You might feel a little cramping, and then let it go. Peel the right knee up. You'll probably feel like you have more space. And switch. Alrighty, reaching hands forward, making fists. Press the right shin straight down, and then go ahead and lift your left knee up. And bring it down. Keep going. Nice little micro movements. One more. Hold. And let it go. Okay, on to the internal. So you're lifting the foot up. When you're ready, lift it up, bring it down. Up, down. Keep pressing the right shin down. Even if you're just thinking about lifting it up. One more. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Okay, shake that out with some windshield wipers. And then back over to the left, but connect the bottom of your left foot with your right thigh. And we call this box. So you're closing the box. Reaching the hands forward. You're gonna stand up on your shins, squeeze the glutes. Now, as if I was karate chopping you at the hips, do a nice little hip hinge and come back up. Hip hinge and bring it up. Keep going, squeezing the glutes at the top. Last one. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Hinge at your hips and sit back down. Separate your shins over to the other side. Creating that shin box, bottom of the right foot with the left knee / thigh. Hands reach forward, stand up, and then hinge. Stand up, hinge, up, hinge with your breathing, squeezing at the top. Last one. Hold, squeeze, push the hips forward. Good. Hinge all the way down. Hands behind you, back into the bear sit. Shake that out. And then you're gonna extend your legs forward as much as you can. Flex the feet, so we call this dorsiflexion. So toes towards your nose, fingertips out in front, and squeezing the fronts of the quads. So your heels, you can see mine, they're lifting up. You're gonna lift your left leg up and bring it down. Up, down, keep going. I know it's gonna feel crampy. That's the point. We're trying to improve that end range of motion in all the movements of the hips. One more. Good, shake that out. Other side, flexing both feet, creating lots of tension in the body. This time we're lifting the right leg up. Notice if one side feels significantly easier, that probably means you have a stronger hip flexor. One more. Good. Shake that out. Now we'll try to do a couple lifting both legs. Let's aim for 5 to 10. So it helps to take your fingertips a little bit behind you, squeezing both quads, squeeze your inner thighs together like you had one leg. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. That is very difficult, and it should be feeling somewhat pinchy in the fronts of the hips. Okay, let's meet in a tabletop. So cross at your shins and your ankles. Let's do a couple cat-cows just to flush it all out. Drop the belly, flick your tailbone up. And exhale, round your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale as you round and downward facing dog. Pick your knees and hips up. Inward draw your heels. Bend one knee. Bend the other knee. Good, and then walk your feet to the middle of the mat. Your hands to the middle of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Heel toe your feet out, toes pointing out, heels pointing in. And then mosey on down into a squat here. And then bring it back up into a forward fold. Your peace fingers could hook onto your big toes and kind of alternate between those two movements. So coming down into a squat and then into a forward fold. Into a squat and then a forward fold. A couple more. Alrighty, I'm gonna face forward. So moseying back down into that squat position, even if your heels lift up off of the ground. You're gonna rock side to side. And next time you come over to the right ball of your foot, you're gonna stay here. Now reaching your arms forward, you're gonna drop your left knee into internal rotation. So dropping the left knee down, begin to push your hips into extension, and you might feel a stretch in the bottom of the right foot. You're gonna drop your right heel down and then pop your left knee up. Over to the left, so into the ball of the left foot. Drop your right knee down. Push your hips forward into extension, so squeezing the glutes. Begin to drop the left heel down and pop the right knee up. Over to the right, ball of the right foot. Drop the left knee down. Push the hips forward. Drop the right heel down. Pop the left knee up. Over to the left. Drop the right knee down. Push the hips forward. Drop the left heel down. Pop the right knee up. Let's do one more each side. So over to the right, ball of the right foot. Drop the left hip down into internal rotation. Drop the right heel down. And then pop the left knee up. Over to the left, ball of the left foot. Drop the right knee down. Push the hips forward into extension. Drop the left heel down and pop the right knee up. Alrighty, forward fold. Heel toe your feet about 2 fist distance. You just stay here, kind of bounce up and down, a little bit side to side. Halfway lift. Walk your hands to the top of the mat, feet to the back of the mat, back, and lay downward facing dog. From here, go ahead and lift your right leg up. Right foot to your right pinky finger, drop the left knee down into a nice lizard lunge. Slow down your breathing. We'll end with a couple passive stretches. From here, walk your fingertips forward so that your right shin can clear your arms. Start to heel toe your right foot over to the left. And you probably know where we're going, into pigeon. You could take a block underneath your right hip and then make your way down onto your forearms. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. March it out. And to the side, left leg lifts. Left foot to left pinky, drop the right knee down. And then into pigeon, fingertips walk them forward. Heel to the left foot over towards the right side of the mat. Bring your shin down, hop your right knee back, and then make your way down onto your forearms. Let's bring yourself back up. This time you're just gonna sit on your left butt cheek, swing your right leg forward. If you wanna do a couple windshield wipers, you can to finish it off. And if you wanna hold those stretches longer, by all means. Otherwise, thank you so much for taking the time to take my hip mobility video. Much love and have a great day.